Thank you for clicking this video. If you enjoy or learn something new, please smash the like button. However, here are 18 tips and tricks with Heart Pierce Skarlet that you probably never knew, at least maybe one. Throughout this video there will be numbered tips and tricks as well as short online clips of me playing Skarlet and breaking down options from those so that you can also use. Let's get started. First of all, I hope the information from this video does not get copied and re-uploaded by another Mortal Kombat YouTuber by next week. Inshallah that don't happen. Inshallah it doesn't happen, please. Okay, I need to say a few important things. Number one, this character, Skarlet, in my true and honest opinion, no bullshit, I'm being dead honest right now, hands down, I truly believe this character is the worst character in the game. Okay, Skarlet is the worst character in the game, and I have seen several pro player tier lists and that place her always at the bottom, like bottom 3, bottom 2, bottom 1. They all have, they all have different characters they think is the worst in the game, but I truly believe she's right at the bottom. Bottom 1. This is the bottom 1 character right here in my opinion. Number 2, warning. This is my warning to you, okay? If you do pick this character up, just remember my words. Remember this warning. She requires a lot of effort to win with. Okay, I fight Elder God and God players with this character, and I'm telling you, this character needs a ton of effort to win with. Okay, tons of it. Trust me on that one. So you will need to put a lot of effort with this character. That's number 1. And number 2, if you have patience with this character, listen, if you have patience in your gameplay, this character is for you. If you have patience with Skarlet, you can be very dangerous. The reason why I suck with this character is because I have no patience. I'm a rushdown freak with Sub-Zero and Knoob Cybot. Okay, and the reason why I get my ass mopped when I play Skarlet is because I'm not patient. And if I work on my patience, I can probably get a ton more better with her, but I've just not got around to it. So you need patience. So lastly, everything I'm going to show in this video is what I do when I play Skarlet. It's what I do, me, myself. This is what I do when I play her. I'm just sharing what I do when I play her, and that's it. And you can add it to your gameplay or whatever. It's the best I can do. I'm sorry if it doesn't. Number 1, full screen blood ball into teleport. This works on far and very far distances on the fight line only. I use this quite often online and I rarely get punished for it. So check it out. This is how it goes. Basically you throw the blood ball out and you teleport in front of it. Now if they try to punish, that's gonna happen. They can also jump over it, and of course you force them to jump because that blood ball is the threat. Basically if they jump back, let's see what happens if they jump back. Same thing, and you can confirm it with a combo. Also, the only way they can punish it is by poking. It's a very small punish. That's it, very small punish. But like I said, it works far and very far distances only, because if they do this, if they dash forward and they read you're gonna do it, yeah, this can happen unfortunately. So keep it in mind, don't overuse it, but it's just a nice little gimmick to have on the side when you want to get in for free without much risk, since Skarlet's movement is kind of slow. Adding to that, there is another option available in this entire gimmick, and it is blood ball into close teleport, sorry, in front teleport. It costs 1 bar defensive. What this basically does is just make a little bit of a mind game here. As you can see, if they do block that blood ball, it's very plus on block. But honestly, knowing the Combat League players, man, they're always going to be pressing this. So like I said, the only way to punish this thing is by poking. That's it. That's a very limited punish. The maximum that can be done, I believe, is 3% of damage by punishing, and that's it. So let's move on to the next. This is 1, 2, 4, back, forward, 3 in the corner. I have not seen many Skarlet players, actually I have not seen any Skarlet player take advantage of this. I don't know if it's just me, but here it goes. 1, 2, 4, back forward 3 in the corner. So the idea here is if we do that in the corner, it grants you a launcher. As you can see, this move is a launcher. So that move is not only a launcher, but it is also the armor breaker for Skarlet. So if we was to dash up to the opponent and do 1, 2, 4 instantly like that while they block, most of the players I come across get scared of that. They get scared thinking a grab is about to happen, and that's when the shimmy works, and then they break away. Now, seeing as though that move is the armor breaker, whether you do 1, 2, 4 amplified back forward 3 in the corner, whether they break away or not, they are going to get launched. They are holding that. They are going to hold that launch. They are going to hold that damage. Look at that. They are holding that shit, you see? Let's see what happens if we put on a delay breakaway. Same thing, and it's even better as well. You can launch them higher than that. Let's see on the late one. Same thing. They are going to hold that damage, so this is very useful. Always spend the bar. Evidence. Check this out. Empty jump. 1, 2, 4. Boom. 30%. Let's go. Number 3, we're going to quickly talk about Skarlet's shimmy with her 1, 2. A shimmy is basically when you dash up to the opponent, scare them into thinking you're going to do a grab, but really you do a combo string and they end up getting scared, and then they block the first hit of it, but they get hit by the rest of that string you do. That's a shimmy. And with Skarlet, this is her shimmy. That's how it goes. They block the first hit, and that's what happens. So basically, when I'm fighting my opponents, that's what I do. I scare them. Now, the way to do this to your opponents online is don't do it after a jump 1 or a jump 2. It ain't gonna work like that. The best way to do this is dashing to them, dash close up to them, and then do it. Example. See? I walked a little bit toward him, and then boom, shimmy, he got opened up. And that's what scares them, because shit like this happens. See that counter on the left? Yes, they get scared, they try to poke, they try to down 2 something, and that's what happens to them. So number 4, a quick tip right here with standing 3. You can indeed special cancel that. This is a great gimmick right here. In my opinion, most of the players online don't see it coming. They get hit by it the first time, and then they try to respect it the second time, and then they get hit by it again. But with this, you can also go into health regen. Get a quick health regen out of that. As you can see, I'm trying to jump, and it jails perfectly. So you can use standing 3 to cancel into specials. Let it be known. Start using that. It is good. Number 5, we're going to talk about Skarlet's short hop 1. This move catches people out quite a lot, so this is it. So that's how it goes basically. You stagger into the short hop overhead, and as you can see, it works quite well against most of the folks in the game. Right here in this clip, you are going to witness Lord Kane trying to mash, and there you go. Short hop 1 closed him down. And remember, you can also do sweep into flawless block up 3 on reaction. Half the time, to counter their pokes, this is what I do, because Skarlet doesn't have a good mid actually, and that's her biggest problem. She can't fight with a good mid, so right now I'm actually using that, but be careful. This thing is like minus 17. I don't know if it's reactable or not, but I'm certainly catching people out with it. This is a good one. You can use that after a jump attack, jump 1 or jump kick, stuff like that. keeps the little gimmick mind game going that Skarlet is built off of. Unfortunately, it's all gimmicks, which is why she's the worst in the game, in my opinion. Number 6, we're going to look at Skarlet's 13 frame forward 2 advancing mid. So we all know every Skarlet in the world, including myself, cancel this move into specials. People cancel into the into the blood shot, the blood ball, the blood crawler, the blood tentacle. Obviously, when players online try to get smart to duck the blood shot, they end up getting hit by the tentacle the next time. So basically, you mix it all up. One time you do this, one time you do that, one time you do this, one time you do this, you know. You do all that, but then there's one gimmick, there's one cancel I'm not seeing any Skarlet do at all. Forward 2 cancel into parry. Now, what this does is that obviously the tentacle can be punished by flawless block, unfortunately. So, keeping your opponent on the edge, basically. They think you're gonna do a bloodshot, this, all that. You're gonna end up cancelling into the parry, keeping them waiting for a flawless block on the tentacle, keeping them ducking for a projectile, and then end up doing that and moving back, get away from them. So yeah, you can cancel into the parry, and this is actually a really, really good gimmick right here. I have never been punished for it. Kabal players can, well, any player can try to get a quick jump after it, you know, and you can get a free uppercut on them. Number 7, we're going to be talking about Skarlet's 2-1-2 and why it's so special. So first of all, let's have a look. So basically, I don't know the correct term for this. So the 2-1-2, the starting move, the first move of 2-1-2 ignores the opponent's high attacks. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to show you something right here. Kabal's stand 2 is +3 on block. Then he's going to commit to 1-1-1. Let's see what happens if I press standing 1. I got tagged. I got caught for trying to mash out of his plus frames. But let's see what happens if we do a 13. That was a 7 frame standing 1 from Skarlet. But what's going to happen if we do a 13 frame standing 2? Look at that. It ignores high attacks. Now this is very risky. I'm not saying do it every time, because there are mids in the game that can that can stop this, but when it comes to high attacks like that, this shit works, and it works quite well against Sub-Zero's back 1. So as you can see, use this to your advantage. I'm pretty sure it works against most of the high starting attacks in this game. It completely ignores the high attacks. This is so special, but I wish it ignored mids instead. Hashtag buff Skarlet. Alright, I have some evidence. See that? If I did any other move, I would have got hit by his stand 1. But the stand 2 ignores highs. Number 8, a quick reminder of Skarlet's 2-1-2 stand 4 down back 3 is a mid-screen restand that can go into several pressure options, including another 4-4, which is +6 on block, keeping the pressure going. This down back 3 has a crazy amount of hit advantage on it. So it basically guarantees a auto shimmy if you want to do that. If you want to dash up and grab, you can dash up, you can throw a sneaky overhead in there after restanding them with it, like that. So yeah, you can use this. That's a good reminder that you can actually do that mid-screen, keep the pressure going. And that's number 8. Number 9, a quick reminder that Skarlet's down 1 does in fact jail into 4-4, which is +6 on block, which keeps extra pressure going. If you do end up getting down 1 on hit, this is going to happen. As you can see, I'm pressing a lot of buttons, I'm trying to jump, and it's just jailing straight away. So if we do block after that, that is +6. Of course, don't cancel into the tentacle. and you'll get a +6 out of it. And the reason I'm saying this is because I see all the Skarlet players do 1 2 4. I mean, they jail it down 1 into 1 2 4 and end up getting flawless block, and then they end up being minus on 1 2 if they stagger that only. So you can do 4 4 as well. Number 10, we are going to be talking about Skarlet's 11 frame down 3 poke that does 1% of damage on hit. I don't see many Skarlet players take advantage of how this poke can be used, so I'm going to break it down in 5 important areas. Let's get started. Number 1, the startup is important because it is 11 frames, and most of the characters in this game can actually combo from 11 frame mids. They're 11 frame mids like Raiden, Liu Kang. So the 11 frames is important. It's quite fast and it's good for a game like this. Fast moves is a good thing for the game. Number 2 reason why this poke is important is because of the hit advantage it has, 14 frames of hit advantage. Number 3 reason why this poke is good is because of its range. Number 4, now this is where we get serious about the poke. What this poke guarantees on hit is very important. So this poke can guarantee a 2-1-2 combo launcher. For the startup it has and the range it has and the hit advantage it has, it can guarantee you can hit confirm into this launcher. So you can stop at 2-1 if they block after the poke, of course, and you can commit to the full string and launch them from the down 3 on hit. So this poke jails into 2-1-2. Her down 1 does not jail into 2-1-2, but this poke does. And if they don't block, they will get hit by this shit and they are going to get launched. So that's why this right here is important. And also it can guarantee 1 2 4 and a grab also as well. Number 5, the situation in which the poke can be used in. Like I mentioned earlier, the startup of the poke is that of some of the mids in this game from some characters. For example, Raiden's back 1-2, which is 11 frame mid that can go into the storm cell, right? So he can catch mashers out with that. People who mash and try to poke after minor strings get caught by mids. So the same thing applies here, only that it's a down 3 poke. As you can see, I programmed Kabal over here to do a poke after his stagger. Now, I buffered the down 3 and I jailed straight into it. I got him jumping on hit. Look. So, jailed, and there you go. Hit confirm into a launcher, and you got yourself a combo. You got yourself a whole new mind game from the down 3 alone. Use the down 3. Alright, let's have a quick gameplay options analysis video. Alright, so I guess I'm going to show how to enforce corner pressure with this character. Okay. Forward 4 tentacle, completely safe, again. Alright, micro backdash, caught him out, tagged him. Full combo, 30%. Empty jump. Okay, he wakes up. +6. There you go, nice. Alright, let's have a further analysis right here. Okay, so he ducked that. He ducked that blood ball because he knew it was coming. Okay, see that? Whiff stagger standing 2 on meaty, and he rolled past me and I instantly reacted with 1 2 4. You can catch them out doing that as well. As you can see, back 3 into parry and then dash up grab. He was ready to flawless block and I got caught there. That punishes. That's why you gotta start using down back 3 and down back 1 after forward 2. Punish. Idiot. Number 11, we got Skarlet sweep attack. And basically what we're going to explore here is what she can do after this attack is landed on hit. When you knock the opponent down and you dash up 2-1-2, there's a few things you can benefit from as the Skarlet player. So first of all, if they back roll after it, they can get punished and launched. If they try to do an up 2, of course, punished for that. And most importantly, wake up jump. A lot of people wake up jump against Skarlet, unfortunately. And the best thing to do about that is dash up 2-1-2, and they can get launched straight away, since they like to be greedy with their bars of meters. And just a reminder that, you know, of course, Skarlet can get punished, you know, like she can get punished like that. So like I did say, she requires a lot of effort and skill to play, of course. So yeah, be careful when you're playing this character. She is, like I said, she's the shittest character in the game. She can get punished for almost all of her fucking options, which is not even fair at all. And she doesn't even have a solid mid as well, so it's kind of stupid, but whatever, let's move on. Number 12, we're going to be talking about Skarlet standing 2. In my opinion, this is the best stagger she has out of all of her attacks, and for 2 reasons. Number 1, it is +1 on block at maximum range, as you can see, and closer than that it is 0 on block. So it's +1 and 0 depending on where you do it from, and it works like an unreactable stagger. So what I mean by that is, have you faced Liu Kang? Yes, you have, of course. He's got this forward 4, the 2 kicks, right? That's an 11 frame mid. That's an unreactable stagger, because you think that they're going to do forward 4-3, but then they do forward 4 and then grab you, right? So that's what Liu Kang players do. And then Jackie, you know, Jackie's forward 1, that's an unreactable stagger as well. They can grab you right after, as you expect a forward 1-2. Well, the same thing applies here, only that this is a high, a 13 frame high that can be poked out of, unfortunately. If you do forward 2 right after, forward 2 into tentacle right after, you can tag them straight away. Like, they won't really have a chance to get a turn back. They really can't react to this stagger. It is so fast that they are going to expect the 2-1 or the 2-1-2, but they won't expect the 2 on its own like that. So start using this stagger. Honestly, I should start using it a lot more as well, but I just turn my mind off when I'm playing this character. Like I said, this character is built for the patient players. This character is not for me. I'm just this, yeah, you know how it is. This is for the patient players, this character, okay? This stagger is also useful when you have a fatal blow that you want to confirm. So check this out. That's how it works, basically. Online, this is how it works. As you can see, you can commit straight into forward 4-3. They might be blocking, so be careful, get your parry ready, but you can hit confirm forward 4-3 into fatal blow if you do end up getting the first hit of forward 4-3. Number 13, we're going to talk about Skarlet's ability to micro duck. Now, remember, micro ducking in general for all characters is a very risky attempt. This is a risky thing, but with Skarlet, I'm not gonna lie, this shit has been paying off for me. I've been doing some sneaky ass micro ducks into fatal blows and stealing matches like this. So basically, I got knocked down, and then you wake up, duck. You wake up, do a quick duck, and go straight into fatal blow. This shit works, I ain't gonna lie with you. I'm not gonna lie to you, this does work. It is, like, you gotta have some balls. Like I said, it is Skarlet after all, but like I said, micro ducking in general is risky. You gotta have balls if you want to do something like this. So, because her standing 1 is 7 frame startup, she can get away with a lot of micro ducking. At some points you can also use her standing 4, as you can see it is quick. A quick trade-off. Like that. Micro ducking the high attack from your opponent. Now that's the problem. If they go for the high attack, then it's going to pay off. If they go for a mid, you're probably going to get your ass whooped. Another way to make micro ducking a threat for Skarlet is forward 4 tentacle, a quick duck into 1-2-4, and this is what can happen. Now remember, like I said, micro ducking, risky shit, because the Kabal player can end up doing this, you know. So if they do end up trying to dash up 1-1-1, he's got a 7-frame 1-1-1, okay, and ducking the first one and answering back with a sneaky turn of your own. This is how micro ducking works. So hope you enjoy that. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, I want to shed some light on a underrated move of Skarlet's, which is her 4-4. This move is mostly used for its +6, for its plus frames, but I think you guys should start using it in a little bit more dirty way, like I do. Basically, when I see my opponent walking around close to me or whatever, I'll just throw this shit out straight into Fatal Blow or straight into Tentacle. Remember, this is a 10 frame high, so it is quite fast, and you can just tag them just like that. They won't be expecting it. Unless they dash up with a poke, they're gonna get whacked with this. Or if they dash up with a 1-1-1 or something. Like I said, it is risky, but you can just throw this shit out randomly. And now you're about to witness the 4-4 Fatal Blow, and I'm gonna steal this match, it's mine. I have caught so many people with this into Fatal Blow, so many people. They all end up breaking away as well. But yeah, use her 4-4 like that, you see that? Just dash up and use it quickly. And if you want to take it to the next level, remember that if you are this distance from the corner, you can cancel into the health regen and you will get health back. If you do that mid-screen, yeah, that don't work. Next up, we're going to be talking about reversal tentacle and why it's important. So if you are having a zoning war with your opponent, you can go ahead and do a reversal tentacle like that to get a trade-off or possibly your turn fully and start your zoning. So why that's important is because if we look at Sub-Zero's amplified ice ball, if we do a reversal tentacle, he won't even have a chance to throw another one out. So that's how it works basically. And now one of the most ugliest things to have to deal with as Skarlet is Scorpion, but more importantly his fucking spear, this cancer character right here. That's how you punish it. Okay, now Skarlet doesn't have an actual punishing tool, as you can see. Even reversal tentacle doesn't punish it. So the best way to do it is to duck it first like this, and that's it. Otherwise this is gonna happen. Number 16, we're going to talk about Skarlet's down 2. In my opinion, this down 2 is one of the most underrated uppercuts in the game, and the reason is because of its animation, number 1, and its speed. So combining its animation and its speed to the fact that Skarlet has a female hitbox, because there are hitbox differences between males and females in these fighting games. Skarlet's hitbox, female hitbox, it reduces the chance of you getting hit by a jump attack and increases the chance of you hitting them out of the air basically. That's how it was like in MKX when I jumped against Melina, fam, that bitch would hit me out the air all fucking day, bro. That's why I hate her. But here in MK11 there are female hitboxes. And Skarlet's down 2, guys, you should start using it, but the best way to use it is to expect the jump kick. When you expect it, you gotta duck and block like that. So if you walk up to them and wait, that's it. This is how it works. Don't try to use it like, oh, I'm moving back and forward, I'm gonna try and react like this. No, you gotta wait it out. You gotta wait it out like this. And that's how you use the down 2. Number 17, we have a scary gimmick from Skarlet, and it goes like this. Tentacle, and then backdash 2-1-2. So basically, you backdash on your minus frames into 2-1-2, and your opponent's turn. So this can work sometimes based on your opponent's reactions and what move they use. Of course, if they try to dash in with forward 3, Scorpion players for example, they can get caught. And back 1 as well. But remember, it is a gimmick, this can happen. And remember what I said earlier about Skarlet standing 2, that it ignores high attacks. So it can also work like that as well. So right here you're going to see it being used against me. Devorable does back 3 tentacle, micro backdash into 2-1-2 into fatal blow, which absolutely denies breakaway. Hashtag robbery. I've been robbed. And you can get a free launch out of it. So yeah, try using that a lot more. With Skarlet in general, you should probably backdash on minus frames quite often. And sometimes wait for them to jump in with the uppercut ready and all that stuff. So that's how you play this character. And finally, tip number 18, we're going to look at Skarlet's Blood Bowl and the pressure options it has in the neutral. Let it be known that this move is important and it is a pace controller. So let's have a look. So if you are a Skarlet player, you can throw that Blood Bowl out like this and dash with it. Basically, so if they duck it, you throw a sweep attack right behind it, and this can happen. So you can throw a sweep attack, you can throw a forward 2, let me get forward 2. So if they do duck it, you can get a forward 2 out of it. Also, and if they do try to block, you can throw a grab in as well. Actually, the grabs actually pay off quite a lot for me when I play online. I'll go ahead and grab because they think I'm going to do a forward 2 or something. So yeah, this is how to enforce the Blood Bowl in the neutral. In my opinion, the best thing to do is a sweep attack, grab, dash up, 1-2-4, shimmy, or even the overhead as well. The overhead is really unsafe though, so make sure you're careful with that. Let me show you a clip online using it. Alright, first Blood Bowl, sweep attack connected, interruption, another one, back 3 tentacle, another one, and this time I grab. See? This is how it works. So before the outro of the video, I'm going to show clips of me playing Skarlet and pointing out some things you can also do. So 1-2 tentacle, flawless block up to any reaction after it, you can do that. Let's have a look, let's keep watching. So right here, stand 1, crossover anti-air, that also works. I walk up buttons, 1-2-4, there it is, that's the standing 2 stagger right there, I used it. I'm staying aggressive and punish up 3s in the corner with back 3-4, you can also do that. There's the short hop, that's the short hop from one of the tips I gave. I said like everybody blocks low against Skarlet for some reason, I don't get it. And now stand 1 into short hop 1. And there's the 1-2 dash up 1-2-4 shimmy that I spoke about earlier, and that's it. And that wraps up the video. Thank you all very much for watching, and let me say it again, this character is shit. If you do get punished for the things you do from this video, I'm sorry, but that's just the character. She is shit. She is crap like that. There's literally an answer for everything this character can do, unfortunately. And in my opinion, the best way we can get this character in a higher tier is by buffing this right here. This is a 13 frame mid. This needs to become 11 frames. 11 frames or 10 frames. It doesn't stop mashes. Like right now, it's 13 frames with a gap in there that can launch you, you know. Of course, you do have the parry, but the parry is just, it works against some up twos, not all of them. This move right now is shit. It's got a gap and it's 13 frames. It's slow. It doesn't stop mashers. It doesn't stop mashing at all. It's garbage. We need this forward 4. We need this forward 4 to become 11 frames like Liu Kang's forward 4, and we'll be good. But until then, this character remains garbage, dog shit. In my opinion, dead honest right now. See you next time.